Keanu Reeves is a Hollywood figure whose public persona feels almost too genuine to be true, yet withstands scrutiny. While many celebrities are defined by carefully curated images, Keanu's life reflects humility, resilience, and quiet compassion. His career spans decades, from early cult classics to blockbuster franchises, and his personal life is marked by both extraordinary success and profound loss. Unlike many stars whose fame fuels ego, Keanu has maintained an unusual privacy and calm presence, almost bordering on enigmatic. Behind this composed exterior lies a man shaped by challenges, tragedy, and a moral compass that consistently guides his actions. Keanu's story isn't merely about movies. It's about a human being who became a symbol of grace, demonstrating that fame and virtue are not mutually exclusive, and proving that one can live authentically, even under relentless public scrutiny. Early life, growing up amid instability. Keanu Charles Reeves was born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, into a multicultural family with a fractured structure. His father left when Keanu was just 3 years old, leaving a void that shaped much of his early emotional development. His mother remarried multiple times, resulting in constant relocations, from Sydney to New York, and finally to Toronto. This instability forced Keanu to adapt quickly, forming new friendships and identities wherever he went. Academic life was challenging. He struggled with dyslexia, which made traditional schooling difficult, and often felt disconnected from peers. Despite these hurdles, he found solace in sports, particularly ice hockey, where his talent as a goaltender earned him the nickname The Wall. Injuries eventually ended his athletic aspirations, but the resilience he developed during this period would define both his personal and professional life, preparing him to navigate a world that often seemed unpredictable and harsh. Discovering acting, a path to expression. As his hockey dreams faded, Keanu discovered acting as a channel for energy, emotion, and purpose. Enrolling in theatre classes in Toronto, he learned not only craft, but also discipline and self-expression. Acting gave him a rare sense of stability, offering structure that his childhood lacked. In the process, he revealed a natural intensity and depth that would become hallmarks of his career. While early performances were modest, they allowed him to explore vulnerability, human emotion, and authenticity. These formative years cultivated patience, dedication, and a work ethic that would serve him well in Hollywood. Acting also became a personal sanctuary, a way to transform internal struggles into art. This period of self-discovery laid the foundation for a career defined not just by fame, but by a commitment to meaningful performance, demonstrating that even the most challenging beginnings can produce extraordinary potential. Early career, from Canadian television to cult status. Keanu's first professional roles were small, often overlooked parts in Canadian television and low-budget films, yet each offered valuable experience. His breakout came in 1986 with the sports film Youngblood, which introduced him to Hollywood audiences and showcased his charisma. The 1989 comedy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure marked a turning point, turning him into a recognizable figure in pop culture. Keanu's charm, comedic timing, and approachable demeanor endeared him to audiences, solidifying his status as a rising star. These roles demonstrated his versatility and hinted at his future potential. Unlike many newcomers, Keanu's early success didn't lead to arrogance. Instead, it reinforced his grounded approach. Each project was a stepping stone, building confidence and reputation while cultivating a loyal fan base. By the early 1990s, he had proven he could navigate both comedy and drama, laying the groundwork for more emotionally complex and physically demanding roles. Emotional depth and action stardom. The early 1990s revealed Keanu's ability to combine emotional resonance with physical prowess. My Own Private Idaho, 1991, demonstrated his capacity to portray vulnerability, loneliness, and human fragility, earning critical acclaim. In contrast, Point Break, 1991, solidified him as an action star, thanks to his willingness to perform dangerous stunts and fully embody a physically demanding role. This duality, sensitive yet daring, set him apart from peers, showing he could carry both dramatic and action-oriented narratives. By 1994, Speed confirmed his bankable star power, blending high-intensity thrills with a grounded performance. Keanu's approach to acting combined preparation, emotional authenticity, and physical commitment, creating a unique on-screen presence. This period established a pattern that would define his career, blending charisma with integrity, action with depth, and fame with humility, making him a figure whose appeal transcended genre and demographics. The Matrix phenomenon. Global icon. The 1999 release of The Matrix transformed Keanu Reeves into a global cultural icon. Portraying Neo, a man uncovering hidden truths about reality, Keanu brought a calm intensity and philosophical depth that elevated the film beyond conventional action. Its groundbreaking visual effects, complex narrative, and revolutionary fight choreography captivated audiences worldwide. The iconic imagery, the black trench coat, sunglasses, and bullet-dodging sequences, became emblematic of an era. Keanu's performance balanced stoicism with vulnerability, making Neo both aspirational and relatable. The film cemented his status as a leading actor capable of anchoring complex, high-concept stories. This period also brought increased public scrutiny, as fame magnified both achievements and personal life. Yet, despite the pressure, Keanu remained humble and focused, navigating global attention without compromising his values or persona. The Matrix solidified him as a symbol of both artistic credibility and mainstream appeal. Trials and legal challenges. Keanu Reeves's reputation for integrity did not shield him from false allegations and public scrutiny. In 2008, a photographer accused him of causing injuries in a car accident, a claim that media coverage amplified. Court evidence, however, including witness testimony and surveillance footage, exonerated him. Similarly, in 2009, a paternity dispute in Canada claimed Keanu fathered 4 children. DNA testing proved otherwise, and the case was dismissed. Throughout these challenges, he remained dignified, avoiding public attacks or sensationalized statements. His responses reflected a consistent moral framework. Trust in truth over confrontation. These trials could have tarnished a less disciplined actor's reputation, but Keanu's measured, quiet approach preserved both public respect and personal integrity. They underscore the fact that, despite external pressures, he prioritizes honesty, patience, and composure, qualities increasingly rare in an entertainment industry dominated by noise and spectacle. Love, loss, and personal tragedy. Keanu's personal life has been marked by profound loss, shaping his worldview and emotional depth. His relationship with Jennifer Syme ended tragically when their daughter, Ava Archer Syme Reeves, was born prematurely and died shortly after birth. Less than a year later, Jennifer herself died in a car accident. These heartbreaks deeply affected him, fostering a preference for privacy and introspection. Over the years, media speculation about romantic relationships continued, but Keanu rarely confirmed personal details. He views love as spiritual and enduring, not dependent on public validation. His current relationship with artist Alexandra Grant, publicly acknowledged in 2019, shows his ongoing belief in connection despite past grief. These experiences, both tragic and transformative, inform his approach to life, work, and empathy, contributing to the depth and humanity that define both his performances and public persona. The John Wick era, reinventing action. Keanu's career received a powerful resurgence with 2014's John Wick, a franchise that redefined modern action cinema. Playing a hitman navigating grief, loyalty, and moral complexity, Keanu performed nearly all stunts himself, displaying extraordinary dedication. The series' realistic choreography and emotional resonance resonated with audiences, earning critical and commercial acclaim. John Wick demonstrated that action could be both visceral and deeply human, expanding Keanu's legacy beyond charm or sci-fi fame. The franchise reinforced his reputation for discipline, professionalism, and authenticity, showing that he could carry a major property with intensity and integrity. Moreover, it introduced him to a new generation of fans, proving his adaptability and enduring relevance. This period cemented him as an actor who continues to innovate, blending physical prowess, emotional depth, and humility in every performance. A legacy of humility and generosity. Keanu Reeves' reputation for kindness and philanthropy is well documented and enduring. He quietly donates to cancer research in honor of his sister, supports children's hospitals, and aids families in need without seeking recognition. In film production, he shares profits with crew members and reduces fees to support projects. Stories of spontaneous generosity, offering public transit seats or engaging warmly with fans, illustrate an authenticity rare in celebrity culture. Unlike actors who cultivate goodwill as a marketing tool, Keanu's generosity appears instinctive, extending naturally from his values rather than personal ambition. His humility and ethical consistency reinforce the idea that public success need not compromise character. Through both small and significant acts, he has built a legacy that transcends film, demonstrating that genuine compassion can coexist with global fame, and that integrity can define a life as profoundly as talent or accolades. Continuing influence, new projects and horizons. Even decades into his career, Keanu Reeves shows no sign of resting on past achievements. He is set to reprise John Constantine in Constantine 2, 2025, promising exploration of darker supernatural themes. His upcoming Broadway debut in Waiting for Godot signals his dedication to dramatic craft, while his executive production of John Wick. The High Table expands his creative footprint in television. His role as Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077 connected him with younger audiences, demonstrating adaptability and relevance in digital media. Each project reflects a willingness to challenge himself creatively, explore new forms of storytelling, and maintain personal and professional authenticity. Keanu's ongoing work illustrates a rare combination of ambition and humility, a relentless pursuit of meaningful expression without sacrificing integrity, ensuring his continued influence in entertainment across generations and platforms. Conclusion: The Quiet Legend. Keanu Reeves' life is a study in resilience, humility, and unwavering integrity. From a turbulent childhood to global stardom, he has navigated personal tragedy, legal challenges, and the pressures of fame with grace. His career demonstrates emotional depth, physical dedication, and adaptability, while his personal life reveals empathy, kindness, and quiet courage. Keanu has never allowed fame to distort his values, instead using his success to support others and inspire those around him. In a world often dominated by loud personalities, he remains a model of patience, generosity, and authenticity. His story reminds us that greatness need not be boisterous. It can be understated, ethical, and profoundly human. Keanu Reeves is more than an actor. He is a living testament to the power of humility, perseverance, and genuine kindness in a world that often forgets both.